After demonstrating my competence in managing delicate materials during my global travels for the government, I requested a stable 9 to 5 job. Once my 2 year assignment concluded, I had seen enough of the world and the unpredictable rhythms of international communication. I was ready to trade jet lag and adrenaline for a desk, a routine, and a little peace of mind. I visited the Human Resources Office again to convey my preference to steer clear of shift work as a telecommunications specialist. Additionally, I asked not to be assigned back to the mailroom, the crime scene area where I previously experienced an incident with an exploding sack. That sack, stuffed with aerosol cans, had detonated on me. I emerged shaken and intact. I just knew I'd earned the right to say, no thank you to any future mailroom reassignments. To my relief, I was placed in an office setting, but I soon discovered that being an office secretary to high-level government officials would offer its own unique and intriguing learning experiences within the upper echelons of the federal government. The pace was brisk, the stakes were high, and the personalities, well, let's just say they were unforgettable. I learned to decode cryptic memos, anticipate the moods of powerful men, and navigate the delicate art of calendar control. An improperly scheduled meeting could result in a cascade of diplomatic delays, and I was determined to ensure that my actions would not contribute to any international complications arising from scheduling errors. Just wanted to share that, as an office secretary, it's not uncommon to develop crushes on bosses who exude intellect, masculinity, and power. I must admit, I certainly had a soft spot for each of mine. There was something magnetic about the way they moved through the corridors, confident, decisive, and always slightly mysterious. One wore cufflinks that gleamed like secrets. Another had a voice that could calm a room or command a battalion. I never crossed any lines, of course, but I did find myself lingering a little longer when delivering briefing folders or volunteering to take minutes at meetings where they'd be present. Those crushes weren't just about attraction, they were about admiration. I respected their minds, their mastery of policy, their ability to remain composed under pressure. And in some small way, I felt seen. They trusted me with sensitive information, relied on my discretion, and occasionally asked for my opinion on matters that extended beyond the secretarial realm. It was empowering. I wasn't just a typist or a gatekeeper, I was a quiet force behind the scenes, helping the machinery of government run smoothly. Looking back, I realized that office life had its own kind of drama. Not the explosive kind I'd faced in the mailroom, but the slow burn variety. Whispers in the hallway, coded glances, and the thrill of knowing you were part of something bigger than yourself. And yes, sometimes that included a little heart flutter when a certain someone walked by in a tailored suit. You've been listening to Mia Z. Edwards' Diaries. New stories arrive daily, except Sundays, my rest day. Until then, stay inspired.